Hello everybody, it is me, Mr. Vince, and I hope you all have an amazing day today. And in this video, I'm going to be playing Jailbreak in low gravity mode. Now before I get to anyone, if you guys have enjoyed, please feel free to leave a like, feel free to subscribe as well, and please feel free to hit the bell icon to never miss a video. And without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into today's video. Now, I will be using my own private server to do this because you do need to be in a private server to adjust the gravity. So I went ahead and adjusted the gravity to 1/10 of 1, which is 0.1. So that means I can easily escape the prison by just jumping up to this window. So that's awesome. But I have to do it at the right timing or else I'm going to ragdoll. Alright, so I have managed to land on this ceiling light, so the good news is that I can escape the prison now. The only downside is that I can't use a lot of vehicles in the game. I can only use a certain amount of vehicles and aerial vehicles because those vehicles are not completely affected by gravity. So what I'm going to do is spawn myself the Doom Buggy, because that vehicle is among the only vehicles to not be affected by gravity. Although the Doom Buggy is going to be a little bit more unstable because it might potentially float up, so we gotta be a little careful. And for those wondering, I did hit 2,200 subscribers, so I want to thank everyone for subscribing to my YouTube channel. It will definitely help me out a ton if you subscribe. So driving the Doom Buggy is a pain, because sometimes it floats up and other times it lands perfectly fine. So I went ahead and went to the Wenham store so I can grab myself a drone, and now I will be able to get to places quicker. As long as I have the drone, I should be perfectly fine. Alright, so I went to the power plant so I can rob it and get some money. Also, I just noticed that the materials are also being applied to Android devices. So a huge shout out to Roblox for finally bringing in the new material support on Android devices. I just noticed that right away because the roads look a lot more unique now. So thank you, Roblox, for finally bringing in the new materials on Android devices. Alright, so what I'm going to do is rob the power plant, and after the power plant, I will go ahead and rob another robbery. I think the next one is going to be a cargo train, so I'm going to rob this as quick as I can using a controller, because using a controller while robbing the power plant is not bad, but it is very painful. Sadly, I do need to worry about ragdolling because the gravity is very low, so there is a possibility I can ragdoll. But fortunately, I did make it out, so that's good. I still can't use a lot of vehicles because those vehicles might be affected by gravity, so I do need to be a little bit careful. So these are the new materials on Android, and I am very impressed because surprisingly the performance did not drop even though we now have the new materials on Android devices. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and rob the power plant, and hopefully I do get a hyperchrome, because if I don't, that is totally fine.
Okay.
Alright, so we did get some air, which is totally fine. Now, I do need to wait until 4:30 p.m. because this is a very small private server, and very small private servers tend to have longer robbery open times. Alright, so while I wait, I will go ahead and check the Season 10 leaderboard, because by the time this video is being made, we have about 2 weeks till Season 10 ends. And that's when you can redeem the all-new star texture. So, the question is, am I first place? Nope, I am just 13th place. And I have 10,165 XP. So that's incredible, am I right? Alright, so there is finally a cargo train in the map, and what I'm going to do is rob the cargo train. Alright, so I'm going to land on the cargo train, and now I should be good. So I have to do this again, unfortunately, but it won't be too bad, because robbing the cargo train is a piece of cake after all. So I have to rob for 35 seconds because it takes 1 second to get 100 cash as long as the train is going. So that's good. Sadly, I did lose the drone, but I might be able to retrieve it because the gravity is low enough for me to get back to the drone. and the drone might not despawn because it's literally locked. So yeah, I locked my drone so that way it doesn't despawn too quickly. Alright, so let's go ahead and rob the jewelry store. The jewelry store is a piece of cake. So what I'm going to do is parachute to the jewelry store, and now I'll be able to rob it. Alright, so I went ahead and started the jewelry store robbery, but sadly I have to worry about getting damaged by the lasers because the lasers on top of me might be able to damage me. So let me go ahead and run to these lasers. Sadly, I am taking damage, so I do need to be a little bit careful because I might potentially oof in here. Fortunately, my body did not hit that laser because the gravity was low enough for me to not hit that laser. So that's good. Sadly, I'm going to have to jump, which is bad because I do not want to hit the lasers on top of me. Alright, so these are the lasers on the second floor. Alright, so I have made it to the first floor, and it seems that this jewelry strawberry is going to be a piece of cake because these floors contain cameras, and cameras are not that harmful in the jewelry store, unless if they are way too fast. Alright, so I have managed to escape the jewelry store, and after I pass these lasers, I should be good to go. Alright, so I have successfully escaped the jewelry store. So now I have to get back to my drone because my drone is somewhere over there. So what I need to do is to skydive to the drone. Fortunately, skydiving is quicker than parachuting, so that was a bit convenient. Alright, so I have made it back to the drone, and now I will be able to rob places quicker in the drone. So that's awesome news right there. So I'm going to go ahead and complete the jewelry store robbery, and after that I will go ahead and go to the casino because I have not robbed the location just yet. And I won 3,000 cash, so that's a big bonus for robbing the jewelry store in low gravity mode. Props to the jewelry store for being the best robbery of the day. Alright, so let's go ahead and rob the casino, because the casino is among my favorite robberies in Jailbreak. The casino is definitely a piece of cake, am I right? So what I'm going to do is go to the casino, and I'm simply going to rob it, because the casino is not that bad, am I right? I'm pretty sure that the casino code is somewhere around here, because I have checked over there, so the only spot that I can find the casino code at is here. Alright, so the code is 8642. So I'll put in 8642, and now I will be able to rob the casino. I will also not be cheating because I am in a private server, and if I did cheat, that would have been terrible. Alright, so what I'm going to do is rob the casino fair and square without using any admin commands, because using admin commands in a challenge is no good. Alright, so the bad news is that I can ragdoll in here if I'm not careful, but on the bright side of things, I can walk on top of these tables without having to fall down to the ground, which is epic. Alright, so the security section was not too bad. I did ragdoll one time, but other than that, I am perfectly safe. So now it's time for the harder part of the casino, which is the vaults section. Alright, so we have about 3 minutes to rob the casino, which is good. And unfortunately, the glass takes a little bit longer to fall because the gravity is lower, so that's why. Fortunately, I am not ragdolling, so that's good. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get 8,000 cash from the casino because for this challenge, I'm going to be robbing all of the robbery itself rather than just a portion of it because I do need a bit more money. Alright, so I have escaped the vault section of the casino. Now I just have to get back to the elevator without oofing, which shouldn't be too bad. Alright, so I have made it back to the elevator, and now I just need to go to the roof. Alright, so I have made it to the roof, and now I just have to get back to my drone, so that way I can get to the volcano base quicker. Sadly, I do have to miss the cargo train, but that's totally fine, because at least I got the casino done. Also, there is a glitched stealth jet. So I want to give a shout out to the glossy stealth jet for being part of this video. We caught the stealth jet in 1080p. So big props to the stealth jet for being part of this video. Thank you, and have a fantastic day. Stove Jet, please and thank you. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and rob the casino, and hopefully I get a hyper pink. If I don't, that is totally fine. Alright, I got some air once again. So the last robbery I'm going to do is the power plant once again, because the power plant is a piece of cake. Alright, so I'm going to solve the puzzle with my controller once again, and now I just have to worry about ragdolling. Other than that, I should be perfectly fine. Alright, so I do need to jump very carefully because I will ragdoll again. Alright, I did live, which is good. Now I need to avoid the piston, and after I make it outside, I need to quickly get in my drone, and then I should be able to make it to the volcano base in no time. The last power plant robbery went well, so this one should go well as well. Alright, so what I'm going to do is rob the power plant for the last time, and after that I will go ahead and conclude the video after a few minutes of the recording. Sadly, I may not get as much money as the last one because I did fail a few more times in this power plant robbery, but it shouldn't matter because at least I robbed it successfully. So that's good. I got 6,060 from that one, so that's good, and I got some air once again. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys have enjoyed, please feel free to leave a like. Feel free to subscribe as well. And please feel free to hit the bell icon to never miss a video. I hope you guys have an awesome day. My name is Mr. Vince, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Whoa, that was scary.